baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Bartolo Colon is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Odubel Herrera heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 38.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
6-15.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Justin Upton will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, a couple of good swings back to back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Colon's ready. Here's the 0-2. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. J.D. Martinez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tom Kohler, a right-hander from the Empire Steer. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a 4th or 5th starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Albert Pujols will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
On to Duda, a double play.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Martinez, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0. Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton will wait on it. And that will retire the side. But the Royals are on the board first. Nolan Arenado will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Nolan Arenado.
Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Lucas Duda steps into the box, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do.
Wow, what a start to this game. 4 straight strikeouts, and he's baffling these guys.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting sixth.
Yan Gomes will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And that's in there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. On the ground to third. Arenado with the bare hand. Got him.
Whew, no problem.
Batting sixth.
Jose Bautista will stride forward now, and one would imagine he'll be pitched to very carefully as he's coming off a 3-home-run ball game a night ago. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez on the run. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Right fielder.
Carlos Gonzalez. We'll see if he can keep the magic wand going. He was 5 for 5 in the ball game last night. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Brian Dozier will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard to short. Marte scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth.
Settling in now, Kurt Fenn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Out in front of it, strike one. Colon into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Jackie Jolly takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Throw back to first by Colon. Back in standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Squared that one up just a little late. Snap throw from the catcher. And again, he's back in safely. The 0-2 home. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
So striding in, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing.
Keeping him close.
Tapped out in front of home. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here. So stepping in, Justin Upton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. J.D. Martinez steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with two away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pierzynski is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a... A.J. Pierzynski will stand in right on the heels of a 4 for 5 ball game a night ago.
Catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
High and deep to right center field. Looking up is Herrera. Gone! A solo home run for A.J. Pierzynski. As the Royals move out in front now 2-0. Here's the switch hitting Nick Swisher. Right side and right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ketel Marte will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
Cue shot here out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Albert Pujols steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, and they get the double play. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came. Nolan Arenado will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he dives like he shot out of a cannon, but it works just as well as a foot does, and there's your first out. Lucas Duda is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Yan Gomes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a high strike there, 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Swisher sprinting after it. And that's the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order. Chase Utley is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out.
Now batting
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping in, Alex Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And, Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Jeez. Finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Line softly toward the hole. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Ground ball left side to Dozier for 1. Back to Duda. Double. Brian Dozier heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Colon sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Kurt Fenn stands in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Pierzynski has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Jackie Jolly will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring...
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Justin Upton will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the... Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now. A Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Carlos Gonzalez.
That's popped up now towards short right field. Martinez over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and in steps their catcher A.J. Pierzynski. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Striding into the box, Nick Swisher. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Ketel Marte will dig in. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And J.D. Martinez steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Nolan Arenado will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Lucas Duda will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Colon gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Albert Pujols will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Pereira is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. Chase Utley will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. David Ortiz will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Yan Gomes will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Brian Dozier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. This is line to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Kurt Fenn stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now with this. Alex Rodriguez will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Jose Bautista will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Danny Farquhar will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Carlos Gonzalez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
That's by him for strike 1. Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. A.J. Pierzynski will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
23, Nick Swisher.
Nick Swisher is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Arenado in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ketel Marte comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Pereira is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he... Jackie Jolly comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1.
Now batting,
Odubel Herrera ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Lifted into center field. Bautista has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Justin Upton will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This is big.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Brooks Brown is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Albert Pujols will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And Albert is 0 for 3 now as he's retired here for the first out. Chase Utley strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Utley now will hit for second. And Utley still going. He's heading for third. The tag, and he's out at third, and a poor decision to try to stretch it that time.
Number 34.
David Ortiz digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Just got a piece up the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... J.D. Martinez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Marte takes it in. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
Up next for the Twins.
Nolan Arenado will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Oh, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Swisher is there. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in, Lucas Duda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.